Let's see if Facebook plays ball this week. Just setting up the other one. Good morning. Hi. Nurturing by nature calling. I ran out of time yesterday to catch up with everyone on a live, so I thought I would carry on this morning instead. How is everybody this Sunday? It stopped raining with us and the sun has made an appearance, which is amazing. Just as the Easter holidays finished, but at least we've still got a couple of days left. So this morning, we've got our shops open today, so let's cover that off first. Stores open, so we have 4 stores that you can visit on a Saturday. We've got our Westmoors store that is open. It's open at Westmoors, which is just outside of Ferndown on the way to Ringwood. You will find us there today from 9 till 5. We have got Nettie's at Westmoors today, and she's going to toddle over to Pamp Hill a little bit. So Pamp Hill is open today. That's open from 9 till 5, and that is the Pamp Hill store, which is just above Wimborne, based around about Kingston Lacey area, which is a lovely space to go and walk your dogs. You've got Bradbury Rings, you've got Kingston Lacey House, really lovely walks in the area. So if you happen to be looking for somewhere fun to go for a walk, you can also pick up a coffee, come and see us at our store. So lots of good reasons to go there. So we've got Westmoors, we've got Pamp Hill open today. We've also got our Upton store open at 10 o'clock this morning, so shortly to open. Upton is open until 1 o'clock today. You can pop in there for the essentials. We've got a few toys and treats there as well, alongside the raw food, freezers full of raw food. Obviously we make everything at Upton, so you should be able to get what you need there. Look out in store for the sardines, which have been added in this week. You can get a little pack of sardines, slightly bigger than sprats, and the dogs are loving them, and they're going down it really well, extremely well at Westmoors as well, actually. So there are some there. So what have we got? We've got the last store, Christchurch, opens at 10. 4 minutes time. Tanya will be there welcoming you with open arms. She's going to have the store open all day today until 5 o'clock. Christchurch store has got parking on site. So so the parking on site is right behind the store. So you don't have to walk far to carry your food, and you can just park alongside or behind. And there's enough spaces for 4 vehicles sympathetically parked, so you can get 4 vehicles parked. There's also space in the road. There's usually like lay-bys either side, so there's loads of areas that you can get into to park there. So Tanya's there. She's got freezers absolutely rammed full of food because Adam and I did a late night run last night in the vans. Another reason why I didn't get around to doing the live yesterday. So all the shops are fully stocked, so you should be able to get whatever you need. And of course, the website never sleeps. So if you need something and you can't find it in store, the girls will be more than happy to help you. Either put an order in, show you the website, show you how to look it up. So, it's always a good reason to pop into store. But if you're further afield, like lots of you also are, then do have a look online. Okay, so there's the stores, they're open. Now I want to highlight to you next Sunday, I don't know if you joined us in November, but we did a walk from Pamp Hill. So next Sunday is our second walk. We are organising another walk for our community next Sunday at our Pamp Hill store, so that's the 23rd of April. It'll be starting at 10 o'clock from the shop. We'll have the shop open, you can buy treats. There'll be Nettie, Sue and myself there. We'll have Steph on site, so everyone will be there. They can be able to give you advice. So if you want to come in and have a chat about anything, then we'll be there for you. It's a nice little walk. We've got the girls going out today just to do a video and just to recce it, so you can see there won't be any small holes to have to get your dog through. Like last time we had a slight disaster with some styles and some larger dogs and small holes. So most dogs fitted, but poor Hodor didn't quite make it through, so he had to go back the other way. but they're doing another recce, so you can make sure that the walk is good, and they're going to do some videos for me as well, so we can share that with you. We'd like to do a spotlight on some enrichment products today, and also I'd like to share with you like why looking at these sort of things is great. So if you have a look on our stories later, there's a great video from Jack Russell, I think he is, and he's one of our Christchurch customers, and she's filled up a cow hoof, and I didn't bring cow hoof home with me, but the cow hoof, she just stuffed it full of raw meat and then let the dog eat it, and then she filled it again. But the thing is with it, you'll see it's spinning around, you can't get hold of it. It's quite good because it's enriching, makes the dog have to think about the food, and because it's not just in a bowl, they can't just hoover it up. So the more, and I've talked with lots of you in store about this, we've had a lot of people in, and even if you've got a Kong, there's loads of things you can do that don't cost money. So you can get some paper bags, you can put some food and treats around the garden, you can hide them and let your dog go and find them. So anything you can do to enrich the dog's mind, so it keeps their little brains busy whilst they find their food, will help to chill them out. So, and chewing obviously does that too. So there's a couple of ways we can go over that for you. So I've got some products here. There's rather a lot of them, so I'll whiz through them. We have got Kongs on our website. Most people have got one of these at home. This black one is more of an extreme Kong, so this is for harder chewers. They've made this as a harder product, so your dogs don't chew through it, but I've heard reports they can. Some people find this one a lot better than the red ones. So the Kong Extreme, this size is a large. This is a large size, and I would say this would be good for maybe like a Springer Spaniel. It get bigger, so a bigger one maybe for a Labrador, but Springer Spaniel sized dogs, this would probably be really good for. And here you've got a hole, you can stuff it, you can stuff their raw food in there and refreeze it. There's lots of things you can do that. So if you didn't want to use a Kong, you could reuse one of our marrowbones. So again, you don't have to use a product like this, you can reuse a marrowbone. So marrowbones are great. You feed them the first time, they've got meat on them, they've got marrow in them, they're enriching, they help to clean the teeth, they scrape the plaque and tartar off their teeth. And then once the dog's finished with it, you can save it in the freezer, and when you're ready, you can restuff it with some raw food, freeze it again, and then give it to your dog as a nice, cool, enriching treat. So you could stuff a Kong, you could stuff a marrowbone. There is a video on our YouTube channel about restuffing a marrowbone, so you can see that. But what else could you use in something like a Kong or a lickimat? So we have got products like these. So I like to mix it up. We've got things like the paste. So this is a liver paste. So this is our best-selling pate. We've got some more stock coming in next week, and the shops do have stock of this, just not on the website. This one here is squeezier than the other, so it's more like a squeezy cheese. This is turmeric pooch butter, so peanut butter for pets. It's quite runny, you can smooth it in, so you can put that in a marrowbone, you can put that in a Kong, you can spread this on a lickimat, and if you want to have a demo, the girls in store will happily show you. We can open one up for you and you can have a look. We can even try it on a lickimat for your pet. We're happy to do that, and we have done that before. This is peanut butter for pets. It's specifically made by Nuts for Pets for pets to have, because you have to be really careful of some of the ones from the supermarkets. If they're not completely natural, they've got things like xylitol in them, which is a sweetener, which is really, really poisonous and should never be given to your dog. So if in doubt, get a pet safe peanut butter like this one, just to be on the safe side, because the last thing you need is to get one with poisonous products in for your dog. So pet safe peanut butter, this one here. Always read the ingredients. So this one literally just has peanuts in. It's got honey, coconut oil and turmeric as well. So they add the extras to make it a bit more runny, and it says on the side, it says I'm an all natural peanut butter. So sometimes they separate. So you see the oil and the nuts separate. So just mix it up and then you can spread it on. And using something like this means that something along the dried meat side of things, like this is the puppy dried meat, the smaller pieces, again, you'll find that in store and online. These are good because they're smaller and they sort of stick with the peanut butter onto the lickimat and gets in all the grooves. So what's a lickimat? Good question. I'm sure you probably have seen them in store and on the website. However, this is one of the extra large ones. This is the latest sort of size that lickimat have brought out. They are easy to clean, so just use a brush to clean them. You can put them in the dishwasher. They're non-toxic, they're food grade. There's rubber PP, there's no silicone in that, and they are BPA, PVC, or I can't even say that word. It does actually say hand wash only, so I'll take the dishwasher thing back. You can definitely put the Kongs in the dishwasher, mind you, because we've done that for years and it works. So it says hand wash only, so just use a brush, but you can put them in the freezer. And they're microwave proof, but nothing that we would do necessarily would go in the microwave, but they can go in the freezer. You spread the food on, you can stick the pate and smooth that in on the back of a spoon, and then you can sprinkle some of this on. And this, if you spread it out all over, your dog, cat can't eat this all in one go. Not even if they flip it over and try and tap it out, because all the peanut butter and all, you can spread raw food into this, and it's all stuck in these little grooves. You can see this one is the buddy, and it's got these cross-shaped grooves in them, and the dogs have to work from all four angles to get whatever's in there out. So these are great. This is the big one, extra large, and you get a lickimat like this one, this size. This is the standard size that you get, and this is also the size that they've got for cats. Now they have a cat specific one. To be honest, it's exactly the same as the dog one, it's just got different packaging. So they have 3 different styles on them, and there are other products not just made by Innovative Pet Products, but we know these ones are good, they're affordable. So we've got the Buddy, which is the square, the Soother, which is just like little bubbles. Can you hear that? So that's a bit softer, smooth on the tongue, slightly easier to get through. And the last one is the Playdate, which is this one here. So it's just a square. So I'd say the easiest one for them to clean off would be the Soother, that one there, followed by this one, which is the Playdate, and then lastly the Buddy, because it's a different shape again. So if you wanted to start in stages, I'll probably start with this one to get them used to it. This is a standard size. You can use this for all breeds of dogs, large and small. Some people might just want a slightly larger one, which is the Buddy. So those are really good, affordable. You're looking at $6.99 for these. Those ones I think maybe twice the price, but they are twice the size. Next we've got, the keeper. So you can, if you're worried that your dog can flip it over, you can get these keepers, which the lickimat fits in, and it will keep it still, and it's got rubber stoppers on the bottom as well. So there's another option. I think they're in most stores, and we probably have got some of those online in grey and blue. I guess you could also probably use that as like a bowl on its own if you wanted to, I expect. So it's sort of dual purpose. So in those, so all things like that you can use our raw food in, because when you defrost it, it smooths over. You know, you will get little bits of bone on the mince. You can put the chunks on there. So there's lots of things that you can do to make your dog's mealtime more enriching, and you don't have to use a product like this. You can use a stuffed cow hoof, you can use a stuffed marrowbone. So there's lots of things you can do, and by creating a mealtime which is more enriching, it gets their brains thinking about how they have to eat it, and hopefully by the time they finish they will sleep So the idea is you put this sort of thing on their food, weigh it in as part of their meal. So if they were having a tube of this every day, you need to make sure you weigh it in. A little bit of peanut butter's not going to hurt, a bit of treats, but if we're doing this for every meal, we need to make sure that we're looking at what's going on their bowls and we're weighing it in as part of their food. So if you look on Instagram, on Facebook, you'll see lots of beautiful looking raw bowls. So you can go down that route, or you can just chuck it all on, smoosh it in, put a bit of yogurt on there. So natural yogurt, so you get the bacteria. So all things like that, it can all go in the freezer. You can refreeze it and then you can bring it out, and it gives your dog a cooling, enriching meal, and it hopefully will make their dinners last longer. So I'm doing this today because I was asked to go over the products, so I thought if I did it on a live I could share it with more of you. So they have got a few other enrichment type bowls with innovative pet products, which we've got all on our website as well. This is the latest. This is the UFO. This is good fun because you can stick this down. So it's got 7 suckers on the back, and it can go in the freezer again. So you can go in the freezer. It's got 7 suckers, so there's more under here, and they stick onto any smooth surface. So you can put this on a window. You can put this on the bath. If you were cleaning your dog, washing the dog, they could have their meal in there, and you could give them a wash whilst they get on with this, and it's happy days for everybody. So it's a nice distraction. Again, this will go in the freezer. Some people fill these up and the dogs still have to work at the bottom of it because they've got these bubbles. And what's nice about this is when you stick it on, it catches the food, unlike the Splash, which is the original one for the bath for cleaning. This has got 1 large sucker on it, but it's more of a slopey bowl, so this is better for spreading paste on. This one's better for more meal times, and it catches whatever you've fed them. So if you spread the peanut butter on and put some treats on, or the raw food and stick some treats on top, it will catch it if they lick it off and it doesn't drop onto the floor. Unless they take it out and drop it onto the floor, of course. And you can clean this nice and easily because it's so flexible. You can get the brush in all around it. And this one is dishwasher safe. So unlike the lickimats, this is actually dishwasher safe. What's it made from? Let's see. Will tell me somewhere on the line. Oh, there we go. So it's just natural rubber. So they've just developed it so it can go in the dishwasher. So that's quite handy. The other one they've got is the wobble. This is good fun. So this is a bowl without a base. So you can use it this way round, or I can take it out for you. I'll use this as a demo one. You can turn it around the other way as well. So it looks a little bit like a swimming hat kind of thing. But you can flip it around the other way. And you can use it like a little dome. So you can spread their food on that as well. Again, put it in the freezer. So you can spread it with yogurt, raw food. You can use it that way round. Or you can use and it will sit down on a base. Or you can use it the other way. Bubbles inside, spread the meat and the food into the bowl, and then they won't be able to eat it immediately because it's going to move around when they try to lick it. They'll lick one side and it will move around. So quite good fun, maybe for outdoors because it could get messy. But again, really good, interesting product. We sell loads of these. So they're a really good product, and the feedback on those is fantastic. I'm going to be quick because I just noticed the kids are home. Got a small ball, so this isn't particularly enriching until you start filling it. You can have strips of fabric, roll up the strips of fabric, pop them through the holes so they can tug them out, and then when they pull the fabric out, as long as it's safe, you're going to be able to have the treats roll out. So these balls are great. They're in all of the stores. They bizarrely smell fruity and they're floaty, so you can take them on walks, which is ideal for some of our stores because we're right by some rivers. So they're online as well. So what else? We've got oh, there they are. So this is one of the little patés. This is the chicken pate from JR. We've got all of these in the stops as well, but these are bigger as well. So this one is only 80 grams, but generally we've got the 200 or the 400 grams in store. You can chop them. You can freeze them. They're more like a sausage, more like a bologna, so they don't spread as easily. That's why I really like the paste. That's the best one for spreading. But this is great because you can put it in your pocket, chop it up, put it in a little tub. Really high reward for them because they love it. Comes in chicken, goat, wild boar. I think there's a fish flavour, turkey. So there's loads of options and flavours, and they're single protein. So if you're on an avoidance product where you're not feeding chicken, hiya, wait there. Then you can choose a protein that is suitable for your pet. Something else with the peanut butter. So this is the not turmeric one. They sell these. So again, go out on a walk. You can fill this with peanut butter, and then you can flip the top of it. Oh, hello, Rowan. And you can flip the top of it, and you can just squeeze a little bit out at a time. So it's like a licky reward. So that's a refillable dispenser. So you could put the peanut butter in it. You could probably put the paste in it as well. I wouldn't bother with the sausages because it'll just be lumpy. You could even put smooth raw food in here as well for a treat, so it won't get your pocket dirty and your dog will love it. So those are blue or pink, and they're from Nuts for Pets. They're the pooch butter people. These guys here, Alistair. And have a look at that because that's also quite a nice idea for your pocket. So that's what we've got, I think. Let's not forget we've got treats in store. Hiya. We have these. These are the dried lung cubes. So these are treat of the week. So if you go in store, it's 2 bags for £7 this week. That'll end tomorrow. So I think you need to be quick on that. So it might end tomorrow. It might actually be running for a further week because it's been so popular. So that's treat of the week, 2 for £7. And then we've got our dried sprats, which are here. Remember I had these the other day and the cat was trying to eat them. Can be given to cats, can be given to dogs. Lovely big bag of dried sprats, really amazing quality, lovely product. So this one here, dried sprats, you get 150 grams for £4.99. And then our rabbit ears, you've been raving about these since we've had them back in. £4.99 for a bag of 100 grams. So that was it really, enrichment today. Lots of things you can do, either that cost money or don't cost money, to enrich your dog and make meal times a little bit more interesting for everybody. So we've got our stores open today. It's Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. So Sunday we're also open. Our Pamp Hill store is open on Sunday, and so is our Wimborne store. So we hope that you can pop along and see us. If not, have a look online. You should be able to find all those products on the website. And if you've got any questions or you want any help with anything, any videos you'd like to see on what you've got a problem with your dog and how can we help you, I've got Nettie to hand, I've got Sue who's a veterinary nurse to hand. We can talk about it with you and for you, and then we can maybe do a video for you. So there's loads of things that we can share that people will be interested in. So there's plenty of people go, what happens if my dog eats poo, for example? Some dogs do. What can I do? What does it mean? So there's loads of things that we can talk about with you, for you, on these videos. So thank you very much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Hopefully it will stay beautifully sunny, and we will see you, fingers crossed, if you can join us next Sunday for a walk at our Pamp Hill store where everyone will be on hand again. So thank you, take it easy, enjoy your Saturday.
Hello. Which car?